Hey guys, RCT3 Crashes 100 here, and I'm here with another post-unboxing APMEX unboxing. Yes, we're doing one of these again as promised in the last video. This is the first video of 2023, and it's the first major purchase of 2023 that I've done. We're going to kick things off right away, because I don't know how much space my camera actually has, with this 2001 Eagle MS69. Just your standard American Silver Eagle. Again, I am continuing to expand my collection, and so this was another one of those random Eagle listings on APMEX. And they've given me something a bit older this time, which is quite nice. So that is more or less all can be said about this one. Of course, we have the iconic Walking Liberty design on the obverse. It's one that I've shown you many times before. And the heraldic eagle, or Type 1 eagle, reverse. Pretty much all there is to it with this one. But yeah, we'll put that to one side. And now we're going to get into the meat of the video with the stuff here, which is new. So first of all, as the rather alliterative title I'm probably going to use in the video will show you, we have a Confederate States of America $10 bill from 1864. I really like the rather nondescript name they've given it, Horses Pull Cannon, and that's exactly what we have on the main image. Because this was the 1800s, notes were typically designed to be very ornate as a means of preventing counterfeiting, and as you can see here on the edge here with 10, that is very much the case. You have this sort of curved design on this. Without going into too much detail on the history, because I'm sure that I would be here all day, this note was produced sort of during the later years of the Civil War, when things really weren't going very well. If I recall correctly, the Confederate dollar became very heavily inflated in the later years of the war. So here is the reverse of this one here, again, with this rather nice sort of, almost kind of reminds me of a tablecloth, weirdly enough. Lots of sort of ornate details on it, again, to prevent counterfeiting. Have to admit, I'm kind of impressed here with APMEX in the sort of quality of the note they've given me here. This is, according to this label, a VF, and yeah, I'd say it's definitely a VF. Probably quite a high VF, in my opinion. This isn't a particularly rare note. There's loads of them around. This cost me about $60. So a markup of 6 times the face value, I guess, if we're going by standard American dollars. And yeah, that really is all there is to this one as well. So we'll put this to one side, and we will move on to the second part of our rather alliterative title. Confederate Cash and Canadian Collectibles, because here we have, if it can stay in frame, a 2021 Research and Development Test Token set from the Royal Canadian Mint. As far as I can gather, these are meant to be trial pieces. So let me just get this open and I will show you what it looks like on the inside. So here's your standard certificate of authenticity with the research and development emblem, I guess, on this. And you have a little blurb here to go with, which is kind of cool. I quite like that. So we'll put that to one side. You then have your standard data sheet here with all the information on the different coins, what they look like, and the sort of general information. Oh, sorry about that. Box just fell in the way. That is my new mouse for my computer, which was definitely needed. My old one was kind of wearing out. If I hold this up the right way. In this sleeve, which definitely reminds me of the old US Mint set sleeves, and it's throwing off the exposure on my camera, here are the coins. These are all bimetallic, and interestingly, some of them have this clear plastic separator in the middle. I have to wonder how a coin configured like this would actually work in circulation, because surely just putting a bit of plastic between some metal sounds like a rather easy way to get it to just sort of wear off, and then just the coin will fall to pieces. But yeah, we have some trial pieces. The backs have slightly more detailed maples, and as you can see here, they have a sort of holographic effect on this section here, which is very similar to the Royal Canadian Mint's maple leaves. And I definitely intend to collect a few more of those, as I'm sure you know from my ancient cull video, I have some tubes that I'm trying to fill up, and I would like to continue doing that this year. So, yep, that's that for this one. So we'll put you over there as well. But that is not all of the Canadian collectibles today, I guess. Because I at last have a Canadian bullion coin that is not a Canadian maple leaf. So let's pop this open here. This is a 2022 Canadian $20 1 ounce silver coin here. It might look like a bar, but if you turn it over, again, we have Blunt's portrait of Elizabeth II. This is indeed a $20 bullion coin. I really like this. Again, it's sort of got a design that's similar to our Hawking 50 pence coin with a sort of black hole design on the back. I think it's a proof, but it looks like a proof of that sort of cameo, but I'm not sure if it is. But anyway, as the name suggests, this is the Yukon Encounter, and it is part of the Unexplained Phenomena series, which is basically based around UFO encounters that occurred in Canada over the years. I think this coin was meant to come with a black light sort of torch, but for some reason APMEX didn't supply that with this one, so I will have to go and probably find that separately, which isn't great, but what can you do? Unfortunately, that means I can't really show this coin's main gimmick, which, if a black light was shone on it, this design reportedly changes. So, anyway, we do have a really nice little design here. I quite like it. It's rather dynamic, I guess. And, yeah, that's quite cool. Again, like the cameo on the back of this and the detail, it does make me wonder if this is meant to be a proof, but it wasn't listed as one, and as you can see, it's not really listed as one on the Certificate of Authenticity too. Speaking of that, this has a mintage of 7500, and I got coin number 872, which is quite nice. So we're kind of wrapping things up, but we're not quite done just yet. Let me just put that there. And I'll close this. So I'll put that to one side as well. And you know what? We're going to stack this up in the background here, just so it's visible. Hopefully it won't screw with my autofocus too much. You know, hold it together with the coin. Why not? Yeah, put that there. We're going to finish things off with a US coin set, which is not going to be shown in camera here, but we have a 50th anniversary Kennedy $half set. This includes just your standard Philadelphia and Denver Mint coins. Yeah, there's not much really to say about this one. It was, of course, released in 2014, which is the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy $half, and it is clad. So really, if you've seen one of these half dollars, in clad, you'll know what we're talking about. But yeah, that might be a subject for a different video. And if I can get a blacklight torch for the Canadian Yukon coin, I will probably go with that too. So, with that being said, that's more or less where I can end this video. I'll put these coins in too, why not? Yes, this has been another post-unboxing unboxing. I'm RCT3Crashes100, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, and have a nice day. Over and out.